Hello. I recently was rewatching Love is Blind season 1, and I was so annoyed that Kelly would just like lay in bed and like do her interviews like this or solo interviews, because it was like, first of all, it's so forced. You're just trying to look comfortable and in love or whatever. And she was just, I don't know, all of them would just talk about what they loved about each other and how the connection was so strong, and then point to like, I don't know, things that they really loved that weren't super special. Like one of the guys, I think he was talking about her partner, I forget his name, was like, I like that I have to bend down to kiss her. It's like, okay, so you like short girls. Like, what the, like, there are a lot of short girls out there. What are you getting at? Anyways, um, life update. Uh, there's this Facebook, I think I saw it on Facebook, this picture of this girl laying down, and it's like a bird cage, and her insides letting birds go. It's probably a more beautiful picture than visually rather than audibly described. This looks ridiculous. I mean, yes, she wasn't laying like this specifically, but it just feels weird. Whatever. For me, it actually feels more lazy than weird. Anyways, oh yeah, it's a picture. It says, let it hurt, then let it go. And that's what I'd be doing right now. Let it hurt, then let it go. Allowing myself to feel things, I think is helping me show up in that way that I want to, with living my life, taking up space, and like living more boldly without fear of something that I'm going to work with my therapist. I forget what it's called, but you choose a spirit animal and talk about things that you like about that spirit animal, and talk about ways you want to show up as that spirit animal. And for me, is a big blue whale. I don't think it has to be a spirit animal, or maybe it does, but it's a symbolic animal for, I'm fucking this shit up. Anyways, I chose a big blue whale, and I like that they take up their space, and that was the big thing, like taking up. I can't get over how I'm laying down right now. Taking up my space, and yeah, a big part of who I am is just taking a leap of faith and just knowing everything's gonna be okay. I was with the tow driver. Long story short, this is back when I needed the new tires. And I think I talked about it a little, but he was talking about like a big part of life is accepting that life doesn't always pan out the way that we thought it would, and handling that with grace. And I'm really big with intuition and feelings and wrapping up stories in my mind, but before I would be in denial when it wouldn't work out my way. Like I'm like, oh no, it's still gonna work out the way that I thought it would. It's just gonna take maybe a little longer to get there. Or I don't know. So I'm just more quickly learning and accepting things as they're happening, and more quickly learning from them as they're happening, rather than like learning the lessons or absorbing the lessons way after the fact, after repeating, I don't know, the same mistake over and over again. Life. You live and you learn, the whole life thing, the whole living thing, the whole being alive thing. But yeah, it feels good to take up my space. It feels good to speak my piece. It feels good to have people in my life that I could just be like, yo, this is what's up. And they're like, yeah, be like that sometimes. And then you just move forward. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's good to be around strong people who care. Now think about crumble cookie, not crumbling. I mean, crumble cookie is supposed to be a good thing, but I thought about it because I was like, it's good. It feels good to not crumble. And then I was like, crumble cookie. But I'm so glad that I don't make my decisions based off of fear of what may or may not work out. I'd rather put myself fully out there, not just in so many different ways, like romantic relationships, friendships, job opportunities. But yeah, let it hurt and let it go. Listen to music, get all the pain out there. With me, when I listen to music, since I was in middle school, I would listen to songs and be like, I can't wait to feel this way about a certain person. Or when I listen to the song, I want to think of a situation, or just connect to it even more intensely. And recently, there've been a bunch of songs that I've been able to. So the songs connect to people on their own. Like if I'm hanging out with a person, or if I'm in a moment, the song will just start playing in my head, and that'll be the song of that to describe that moment, or it will be that person's song. And I've had a song where I was just like, oh no, I've met my soulmate if this song plays. But I can also go back to what the tow driver said of like, things don't always work out the way you may have thought it would, and realize, perhaps I was wrong. Long story short, I was wrong. The fuck. Yeah. I had a dream last night that I found out I was pregnant with twin boys. Well, first I had a first pregnancy that was a girl, and then I was pregnant with twin boys. But the father was MIA, and like this other guy was sleeping with my grandma. I don't know what that means. Maybe I should look that up in a dream dictionary or something. Either way, this looks ridiculous. But I am ridiculous as a person, and I'm okay with that. I'm a lot as a person, and I'm okay with that. And I just realized the people that I mesh with the best are people who are not afraid to be fully vulnerable, and who can truly take up space and absorb. Who are not afraid to take up space and hold space. Those are two things. So if you take up space, like, just realize that they could be a lot to absorb. I'm saying that, to me. But yeah. That's what I'm realizing. Yeah, the people I mesh with well are willing to be fully vulnerable towards me and can fully take up space. Take up space, yes, I keep saying that, but like, can fully hold space for all that I am, for the walking dumpster fire that I can be, and hose me down with their water. I feel like I have to say a comment like that. I'll pose like this for this video. But I'm surprisingly in jolly spirits, and I'm just so excited for what's ahead of me in life. And I'm so excited to allow it to unfold at its own pace without feeling the need to rush it, because I just know it's only gonna get better from here. It might get worse at times, but I'm okay with that too. I'm learning to take up space. Take up space!